Good morning, Jess.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. I'm looking at this stuff that you've got for us today, and I'm going to need some mods,
I've already
please.
been thinking in my mind. I'm ready for you.
Excellent. So something for kneeling to standing in the warm up. It's a good sign when I got to modify the warm up.
I was thinking just simply reverse lunges because we will be doing
Okay.
some split squat stuff later.
Fine.
That being said, when we get to like the jump complex toward the bottom there, I was thinking just split squats and air squat.
Done.
I don't think there was anything else, was there?
No, I didn't think so either. Everything else looks okay.
Okay, yeah. And if the single leg wall sit isn't feeling great to stabilize on one side, just do 40 seconds of dual.
Yeah, I'll give it a try, and if I can't do it, then we'll go to that. But the stuff that I've already pointed out and you caught too, I'm not even going to try. So
yeah, no, that sounds good.
Why fight it?
Just embrace it.
Well, there's no one here to pick me up off the floor once my knees blow out. So that's why I'm
not. No, sounds awesome.
Unless you guys can get over here quickly with 911, quicker than 911, I guess, but probably not.
No, I'm probably not faster than them. No.
It's all right then. So, all righty. Well, beat us up then.
You bet I will.
Cool. Thanks.
Yes, and for anyone who's just hopping on and you want to know kind of what equipment you might need, we do have some rear foot elevated split squats today. So make sure you have some sort of chair, couch, anything like that available so you can put your rear foot elevated. Also in the warm up, we have some like lateral walks, those types of things you can easily add a band to around the knee if you want to make them a little bit more challenging, not necessary. Conversely, we do have some kind of like split squats later, other like upper body rear delt fly exercises that you could add some dumbbells to and whatnot. So if you have those things available, make sure they're handy. We'll get started. I guess we'll get started now. We're still waiting for someone, I believe. Let me just have a peek here. Oh, Alicia, right. No Bryant today. I was like, what the heck? We have Brian B, but not Bryant. All right, guys. Well, Alicia can hop in when she is able to. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. And I saw some of you hopped in on the Christmas Day workout. Kudos to you guys. I only did a walk, so impressive. I'm very impressed. Aside from that, I'm going to throw our warm up on the screen share so that you guys can have a peek at what we're doing, and then we will get started. Alrighty, so for warm up, we do have 10 steps per side of a half squat lateral walk. If you don't have the room to literally go the distance, you're just going to do like one step to the right, one step to the left. Do that 10 times. Paired with that, we do have some prone snow angels. Now those are on the ground. They are a tough movement. So if they're not really working for you, you're simply just going to do some arm circles, which will show instead of those. And then following that, we do have the prisoner tall kneeling to stand, 5 per side or 10 total on that one. So we're just going to roll through 3 sets of that, and then we'll hop into our actual workout today. To be honest, guys, I think we're going to run a little fast. I don't know if we're going to hit the whole hour today, but we will see what we can do. So for our, I'm going to change my camera, for our lateral walks. There we go. Like I said, semi squat, you're literally going to just step to either side. I don't really have the room to go the distance. I don't know about you guys. Following that, these prone snow angels. So you're going to be down on the ground on your tummy, and we're literally doing snow angels. I hope that you can see me with just the arms. So you stay laying, lower body is limp rather. Palms are up at the bottom. And then as you come up, they're going to rotate so that your palms are down at the top. So I'll show you standing in case you really can't see me. Palms will be down, and then you rotate as you come out. If that's not going to be comfortable for you, don't have the range, you're going to do just some large arm circles. And then following that, we have our, oh, tall kneeling to stand. I'll get there. Prisoner. And then you can stand all the way up, or if you want to do it a little bit more challenging and stay low, you can go into the squat variation, but totally up to you. So find some space, 10 per side, lateral steps, 10 on the prone snow angels, and 5 per side or 10 total on the prisoner kneeling to stand. So let's get started if you haven't already. It's hard to tell if you guys are literally just ignoring me with your cameras off or if you're doing your own thing. Thank you, Roz. It's okay, there's no pressure. I'm just bugging you guys because I can. So like I said, if you did have a band handy and you wanted to add it here, it would just go above the knee. I haven't been counting. That's probably 10. Stay in your semi-squat. So you come down to the floor. Palms are up when your hands are at your sides, and palms rotate down toward the floor as you come up overhead. So I need 10 here. You can try and keep your chest up a little bit. And remember, if these aren't super comfortable for you, or it's just challenging to get up and down off the floor, you can just opt to do those arm circles. Following that, we've got our prisoner, tall kneeling to stand. 5 aside. As I mentioned, you can just stay down in your little squat position here if you want more challenge. Try and alternate each time. If you do need to modify because of any knee issues, that sort of thing, simply just working through a reverse lunge on these tall to kneeling positions. Awesome, looking good, guys. 10 total. Try and stay tall. Once you finish those, guys, we're back into our lateral walks. I think I'm going to toss a band on myself. Make sure we're staying down low in the semi-squat. We're keeping tension on the glute, meaning our feet are not coming directly close together every single time. So a little extra, that's okay. There we are. My God, I just lost all of my internet. Please keep going on your warm up. I will keep my eye on it. Normally it gives you a warning when your internet connection is unstable or something like that, but it just kicked me off completely. So by the looks of it, we're finishing up second set. We're going for 3 total. Most are likely working on our tall kneeling position. Into the stand. What I was going to say before my internet rudely kicked me off was if while you're working on the prone snow angels, like I said, if they're not feeling great, just going to do large arm circles. You can do, say, 10 forward, 10 backward, something like that. Just want to get the shoulders warmed up a little bit and a little more mobility there. So we'll have our final set of our lateral steps. Staying low in our semi-squat. We've got those snow angels. I do kind of like them, but I personally, I don't know about you guys, I don't have enough room for those. My studio space is only so large. Especially if I don't want to smack my hand against the wall. Just 10. And then we'll finish out with our tall kneeling to stand. I'm going to throw our first circuit up on the screen share. For any of you that may have already finished, you're faster than me, especially with my technical difficulties. Alrighty. So I'll let you guys finish up there. If you're already done, circuit 1 is up on screen share. Went back to my long sleeves. I'm instantly regretting it. So for our first circuit, you have 75 seconds, so a minute 15 to complete the first movement. That's going to be all reps on both sides. There is tempo with that one. So like I mentioned, we'll need something to place your rear foot up on. We do have a 2-second tempo, or eccentric rather, on the way down for 10 to 12 reps. I'll demo that in a moment. Second 75 seconds will be 12 to 14 lateral raises in a bent over position. If you have dumbbells, please add them. You can always use a resistance band as well. I'll show that one when we're doing it. And then our third minute, 75 seconds, we have 20 per side of a single leg wall sit. And we're going to work through 4 sets of that. So I will have the timer going up for you guys on the screen share, but let's just have a peek quickly at what all of these movements look like. So if you have dumbbells or weights available, you can always add them in a goblet position or just at the sides. I'll flip my camera. Try and make sure that the height of your box chair or object is somewhere around the knee. You don't want to get too high. So rear foot elevated, find your appropriate distance or stance. Might have to hop forward a little bit. I want 2 seconds, 1, 2. So it's not very long of an eccentric, but there is still the emphasis to go a little bit slower on the descent. 10 to 12 there. Following that, next minute, we have our bent over lateral raises or rear delt flies. 12 to 14, like I said, you can bring some dumbbells into the hands, or if you have a band, you can always step on it and come out like so. Lastly, we have our wall sit, single leg, which means you're literally stabilizing on one leg for 20 seconds. You'll just have that other one out and free. Alrighty. Cool, sounds good. So I will toss our timer up on screen share. Get yourself set up for a rear foot elevated split squat. All right, guys. 10 to 12 reps per side, 2 seconds down in 3, 2, and go. Oh God, that was stupid. Took my screen share off. There we go. I did remember to press start though, so haha. Perfect. So like I said, the 2 seconds isn't very slow, but it does just keep us a little bit mindful of controlling that descent. Want to make sure our knee is tracking over and in line with the toe or slightly outward. We are pressing, driving up a little bit explosively out of the bottom of that split squat. So really push, drive through the glute. Foot should be completely grounded. We're talking big toe, pinky, and heel. Remaining time in this minute 15 will be your rest. So try and move quickly. If you find you don't end up getting enough rest, please adapt the reps accordingly so that you do have a little bit of time at the end there. Just over 10 seconds, we will be transitioning into our bent over lateral raise. Band or dumbbells available here in 3, 2, hinging and working through the fly. When we're opening in our fly, I want you to tuck your shoulders down and back, keep the chest open. In our hinge position, I want you to make sure you're sticking your butt out a little bit, slight posterior tilt to the pelvis, totally fine, keep your core engaged. Neutral spine. We have, I believe, 12 to 14 here. I will double check for us. That's not the right spreadsheet. Yes, 12 to 14. About 40 seconds remaining. Looking good, guys. Nice job. Trying to use the hips too much. Have about 20 seconds if you're just resting. We will be moving into our single leg wall sit. That guy is 20 seconds per side. In 10 seconds, make sure you've got some room clear. In 3, 2, wall sit on a single leg. Still try and keep your same depth, grounded through the heel. Option here, if you're finding that, this is straightening my knee in a way that is not good, please move to a 40-second dual. 3, 2, switching legs. Great job, guys. Almost there, and then we're going to take a rest. We have 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and rest. So about 30 seconds for rest. 3 more sets remaining. Make any weight adjustments that you might need. Also, as we go on with the wall sit in particular, if you want to add more time, feel free to do so. You do not have to listen to me. In about 10 seconds, 10 to 12 reps, 2 seconds down, rear foot elevated. In 3, 2, and go. Drive up explosively. You should feel a snap as you push and drive up. Want to try and keep your weight shifted forward over that front leg. It's going to be a little bit more challenging that way. Conversely, if it's too much, we're going to move back into that neutral position to take some of the strain off. Awesome, looking good, guys. Keep an eye on where that knee is tracking. We're doing both sides in this time. Once you've done both sides, resting remaining time, we have about 20 seconds. In about 10 seconds, 12 to 14. Bent over lateral raises. In 3, 2, and go. Remember, find that neutral spine. If you're doing this without weight, I would encourage you to maybe do a 1-second isometric at the top. Always keep that spine neutral. Shoulders roll down and back. Awesome, great job, you guys. Very little hip movement, nice work. Still have about 40 seconds here. We'll have our single leg wall sit again. If it wasn't very challenging for you, feel free to add a dumbbell in a goblet position for 20 seconds, or conversely, you can go up to say 30 seconds aside, whatever you would like. In about 10 seconds, want to find your wall. In 3, 2, and coming down. Nice, good work, everybody. Almost there. Watch that knee tracking. In 3, 2, we're gonna switch. Still keeping your depth in the sit, doing the best you can. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and rest. We got a bit of time. Rolling into our third set. We'll be back to our RFEs. Grab a drink if you need. In 5, 3, 2, 2 seconds down, explosive drive up. Perfect, looking good. And getting whatever depth you can in our rear foot elevated positions. We don't want to be hopped out too far forward so that our leg is fully extended. We want to encourage bending through the rear knee and our front leg's knee tracking over top of the toes. So we're looking at a little bit of ankle mobility there. Lovely, looking good. Nice, guys, 10 to 12. We have about 25 seconds remaining. We do have our bent over lateral raises coming up next. Sorry, yes, I'm taking my shoes off because I'm preparing for our wall sit. It's far more challenging in running shoes, I find. At least at home. All right, guys, bent over rear delt flies, 12 to 14. Remember, staying strong through the core and trunk, trying not to use the hips too much, unless you absolutely need to on those last reps. Should feel the lats flare and contract as you open up as well. Awesome, good job, guys. Have about 35 seconds here. Grab a drink if you need. In 20 seconds, we're gonna give those wall sits a go. In 10. Finding your wall in 3, 2, and go. Oh yeah, barefoot is so much better, holy smokes. That's sliding all over the place. Looking good, everybody. We've got about 5 seconds remaining on this side. In 3, 2, let's switch. Good job, staying nice and tall. Breathing through, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and resting. We have one more set before we're gonna move on. About 20 seconds. Back to our RFEs, last set. In 3, 2, and 2 seconds down. Drive up explosively. Weight can be shifted forward. Perfect, looking strong, guys, great job. Want to try and exhale as we push and drive up. Staying connected to that breathing is going to help us recover a little bit while we're working. We have about 35 seconds remaining in this last time for our RFEs. Good work, good work. In about 10 seconds. Want to get ready for our bent over lateral raises in 3, 2, and go. So remember, if you do not have any form of resistance, you're simply doing body weight. I want a 1 second hold and squeeze at the top. No, that is not prescribed, but it will help you get a little bit more out of the movement if you don't have any weight. 12 to 14 here, last set. Crushing it, guys, looking good. About 35 seconds remaining before we do our last wall sit. Take a good rest before we hop into our last jumbo circuit. I know, time is flying. I really do think we'll be done a little early today, but. So about 20 seconds remaining. If you're finding that our wall sit is easy, I encourage you to go up in time on this final set. Do 30 seconds per side. About 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and go. I'm taking the cross leg over. That makes it a little bit less straining on the knee, personally, for that single leg. I think I'm going to do all 30 seconds on each side, guys. If you're doing 30 seconds, we have 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, we're going to switch sides. If you're doing 20 seconds a side, that is totally fine. If you're doing 30, 15 seconds remaining. Five seconds. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys, if you're not already resting, take a break, grab a drink. I'm going to toss our next circuit up on our screen share. Like I said, that's kind of a doozy. Not soul crushing, but just little rounds. So what you're going to see there is 8 rounds for time, 2 different exercises. You can take as much rest as you would like. I personally think 5 minutes between this 8 rounds for time business is a little excessive, maybe closer to 3, but running timer will be up for you to do you. We do have a second circuit of 8 rounds for time. That one is a bit of a jump squat combo, so we'll run through that. First combo is 10 per side, alternating Cossack squats and 10 hollow rocks. Second combo is 5 of a jump lunge on the right, jump lunge on the left, 5 jump squats plus 10 sit-ups. So not crazy challenging movements, but just a lot to remember. So our Cossack squat, option to hold a dumbbell in the goblet position. You're gonna widen out those feet, turn those toes out like we're doing a sumo deadlift, and then we're gonna roll 10 per side. As you're pressing into this leg, the majority of the weight should be here. Hips are sitting backwards. If you need to pivot on this other heel, that's totally fine. Following that second movement, like I said, 10 hollow rocks. Most intense variation. You are fully extended. It gets a little bit less intense as you bring those limbs closer to your center of gravity. Second combo, 5 jump squats, split jumps, right on the right. And then you'll do the other side. Oh God. And then jump squats, feet together. You can add weight to any of those movements if you would like. Lastly, sit-ups. You can add a dumbbell to the chest here as well, and always have the option to ground the feet by tucking those toes under something if you need to. Do we have any questions? Yes, added Christmas weight, totally acceptable. All right, guys, so we are just going to start. I'll start our timer, have our timer out to start. I likely won't leave it on for the whole thing. Once you have finished this, we are done for the day. It's gonna be fast. All right, guys, starting with 10 per side, Cossack squat, 10 hollow rocks, 8 rounds. 3, 2, Rosalind's already going, let's do it. Perfect, guys, looking good. This is all at your own pace. I probably will not be going quite as quickly as you guys, but I did my workout early this morning. If anyone saw it on Instagram, there was a lot of resting because I got my ass handed to me. So not a lot left in the tank personally. Excuse me. We've got 10 of those hollow rocks. Remember, just a very small movement. I just wanted enough that that upper back is coming up off the floor, and then we're coming back down. If you're Brian, you're keeping it small. Yes, Brian, I remember. Once you're done your hollow rocks, we're right back into the Cossack squat. Keep track of your rounds. Roz, I want you to do 8 rounds of the Cossack squat and the hollow rock. Then we're gonna rest. Perfect. Yes, there is a bit of a backstory to me harassing Brian. While you guys are working, I'll tell you a story. Brian used to do his hollow rocks in a very grandiose way where they were quite large. It's like we were legitimately in a boat at sea, like during a storm or something. And so I took out a PVC pipe to gently guide Brian into what the perfect form was. And now there's, I'm sure, that phantom suffering remaining in his mind anytime we do hollow rocks. So good times. Thank you for letting me harass you with the stick. I did not beat you, for the record. Think of it like a gentle prodding. Awesome, guys, looking good. Keep it up. Good job, keeping some depth in that Cossack squat. Good work. 10 aside, breathing through. Awesome, guys, crushing it. Hollow rocks are looking great. Perfect, everybody, looking strong. Looks like most are working on their 4th set. Perfect, good job. Try and keep a little bit of tension in the lats there, especially if you have something that you're holding in the goblet position. Just keep your chest up a bit in the Cossack squat. Awesome, here we go, looking good. believe we're starting our 5th set. This is all at your own pace. If you need to take a second at any point in time, feel free to do so. We are approximately 4 minutes, 15 seconds in. Once I see people getting closer to being around that 8th round mark, I will throw our timer back up on the screen share so that you can kind of time your own rest, depending on how long you would like to take. Remember, in this Cossack squat position, I still want your knee tracking in line with the toe, driving outward. You can pivot on the opposite heel if you need a little extra range. Be gentle, particularly if your groin might be a little bit tight. No need to add additional strain there. Perfect, good work, guys. Keep it up. You're moving fast. Awesome, everybody, keep going. Perfect, nice. Get control on these Cossack squats. You can kind of flow through both sides. You still want to come into a bit of extension as you transition to the other side. Nice, everybody, looking strong. Chest stays up. As we're approaching these last 2 sets, I am going to throw that timer back up on the screen share. Just because some people don't have their cameras up, gentlemen, and I just want you to have the timer available to you if you're ahead of everyone else. Good, staying tall in the Cossack squat. I can't emphasize that enough. You're focusing on hinging through the hip to bring that butt down, but our torso is not dipping or hinging forward. Looking good, everybody. Nice work. We are getting there. We got a nice little rest coming up after this. Nice, everybody. Good work. Looks like some of us are coming into our 8th set, almost there. Doing great, guys. Nice and strong. Keep breathing. So as we approach our rest period, like I said, 5 minutes is prescribed. I feel like that's a little hefty on the rest front. So somewhere closer to 3 minutes is what I would recommend, but please take what you feel is necessary. We essentially want to allow ourselves to come into a place where our heart rate has come down, our body feels like it is recovered, we've gotten a drink, a little bit of water, and then we're kind of ready to perform our next circuit. Nice, everybody, looking good. So if you're taking your rest, that is wonderful. I will do a quick refresher on what is coming next in our following circuit. So it will be the same format, 8 rounds, 4 time. We have 5 split jumps on the one side. Are they jumps? Maybe they're just squats. My God, let me check. Yeah, they're jumps. Okay, perfect. They are jumps, 5 on either side. If you are not jumping, you're simply doing a split squat. So you're just taking the jump out. Following the both sides, you're doing 5 jump squats. If you're not jumping, simply just doing an air squat. Following that, we have 10 sit-ups, 8 rounds of those, 3 movements, technically. If you're feeling like there's a lot of strain on your knees, you are taking the jump out. That's the mod. If anyone needs any other modifications, please just let me know, or feel free to do the variation yourself. You don't always have to tell me. Your prerogative. Like I said, approximately 3 minutes here, then we're hopping back in. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. Personally, mine was virtual. I live with my boyfriend, Dan, so we elected to not see our family. We just stayed together. So we visited with everyone on multiple video calls to kind of still celebrate Christmas, which was good but weird, you know. I'm sure it was like that for the majority of you as well. So if you're taking out the jump on these split squats, remember it is literally just a split squat, no jumping. Or if those don't feel great, you can do reverse lunges as well, which you would step forward every single time. Those are kind of the mods there. Sorry, I'm just working with the chat as they come in. Brian, are you trying tequila in place of this entire workout or just like in place of the jumps or something? It's a little early for me to start the tequila personally. But. All right, guys, so if you're getting started on your next set of 8 rounds, 5 jumps on the right, 5 jumps on the left, and then 5 jumps, both. Then we're moving into sit-ups for 10. Here's where you can add a dumbbell to the chest if you would like, but you by no means have to. Try and exhale as you sit up. Help you create a little bit of room in that diaphragm. I'm hoping everyone's working again. I'm taking away the timer, so you better get your butt moving. I'm just kidding. That's too drill sergeant for me. I can't. You do you. Just rolling through, guys. We have 8 sets here. And then you are done for the day. Awesome, guys. Good job. Remember, we're taking out the jump. It's not feeling so hot on the knees. If you're working through a split squat rather than the split jumps, you can always bring a little bit more emphasis to the front leg by creating a forward lean in the torso to get a little bit more drive out of that quad and glute. No mods for the sit-ups, just good old-fashioned sit-ups. I think that's just one of those classic exercises. Like who would have thought how hard it is to pick your own body up off the floor? Looks like we have somewhere here our fourth round. That's awesome. Hitting that halfway point. I'm not, oh, am I talented enough? Oh yeah, change in midair. Sometimes it's fun to test your coordination. Good job, everybody. Keep breathing. Doing great, guys. Nice work. I see some are adding dumbbells to our movements. That's awesome. I'm loving the little extra challenge. Keep it up. This will be our final push for the day, everybody. I believe we have some finishing up our fifth round already. What? That's wonderful. Keep going. It's the jump that makes these hard. Also, if you've added weight to anything, kudos to you. Perfect. Nice job. Keep it up. Looking good, guys. I don't know about when Corey's coaching you, but I definitely try and take some rests and not do the whole thing completely because I prefer not to breathe heavily into my microphone. So that's my personal prerogative. I hope you can't hear me breathing. If you can, tell me so I can do better. Good job, guys. I believe some of us only have 2 sets left. You guys are killing it. Holy smokes. Keep driving. You got it. Almost everybody. Keep breathing. Nice, Rouse. Good push, lady. Crushing it. You got it, Alicia. We're almost done. Nice job, everybody. Coming into our final reps, you guys. Keep pushing through. We're almost there. Like I said, we're off a little early today. Once you are finished, you're totally done. Nice. Last push. Here we go. Good job. Keep crushing it. Good work. Breathing through. Finish strong. Let's go. Nice, guys. Keep it up. Roz, are you doing more for fun? Oh, it's supposed to be 8. How many is that? 8. That's terrible. Oh, okay. Great job, guys. Nice work, everybody. Almost there. If you're finished, make sure you say goodbye and you're done for the day. Thanks for hopping on, Alicia. It was good to see you. We'll see you later. Bye, Tim. Have a good day. Bye, Roz. Thank you. Bye, Brian. Go enjoy your tequila. That was so funny.
Thank you. I was just finishing my 10th round.
10th round. Holy shit, John. Good for you, man. Dang. I'm impressed. Oh,
Anyway,
I'll see you this afternoon, right?
Yes. Are you there? How long are you there today?
I have to be, I'm helping at Nutrition House today. I said I'd be there at 4. So I can stay until like 3:40. It's kind of the latest.
Okay. Yeah. I was just wondering, just because I aim to be there for 3, but if I can't, I will be there for sure. But I'll text you if I can't be there for 3.
Oh yeah, just let me know. I'll be around.
But yeah, I know you said you have to be at Nutrition House, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Keep me posted.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.